And I'm so excited for today's video. We are going to be doing bookish stuff for the next few days. I don't know how long this is going to be, but August is coming to an end and I really want to get through some of my physical TBR. I have a TBR that I made for August and this month has been going by so quickly. I haven't even made a dent in this TBR. So we're going to try to get through it. I also want to go book shopping because I'm trying not to buy books, guys. Really, I'm trying. But there are 2 books that I absolutely need a physical copy of, and I will show you when I get them, but I need them. Yeah, just as a recap, this is my TBR for August, so we're gonna try to get through this, but first I want to go book shopping. So yeah, it's just gonna be a cozy, fun reading vlog. I'm doing fun, cozy reading things. Also, you guys, I'm dying, it's so hot, but I like this outfit because I think it's cute. The shorts are from Aritzia, and then this shirt is from H&M, and like they match enough that it kind of looks like a set, and I feel like this is just so cutesy. It's a little hot, but I'm gonna do it for the fit. So yeah, I'm so excited. Let's go book shopping. And I think I'm gonna bring a tote bag. Oh no, my cat's sleeping on it. I can't do it. We'll use another tote bag. Okay, it's later and he moved from on top of my tote bag. So we're gonna bring her.
It ends with us. And they were like, and I was like, it's not really like that. But then they searched it up. They searched up icebreakers and there's like.
Yeah, it's her new one.
How is she writing so many books so fast?
I know, she's doing like one a year. And they're actually like so good. Like, I haven't read Funny Story. Wait, guys, they just added this. This would be the perfect spot to write. See about them?
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, this looks so cute. And Lori Gilmore. What the heck? Is that like
I'm thinking of Lorelai.
I know, but like how convenient is it that her name is Lori
true.
Gilmore and it's a fall book? I feel like this has to be a pen name.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? That's crazy.
Yep.
Very stunning. What's it called?
It's Villa. It's by Charlotte Bronte. I wish they had like Jane Eyre like this.
Right
Yeah,
there.
but that one's ugly.
Wuthering Heights.
Wuthering Heights I never read.
Oh.
What we live
Guys, we
through
found this really
is
cute tote
living in
bag.
us.
That's so cute.
I want it.
It's like green too. Okay guys, I just got home and I cannot wait to show you the books that I got. I'm actually so excited. But first, that midday slump has hit. I am tired and I want a little pick me up. So we're gonna make a little drink and then I'll show you guys the books. All right, I'm feeling hot in this sweater. We're gonna make an iced drink. I'm gonna make a little Magic Mind matcha latte today. That sounds super refreshing. Magic Mind are these productivity shots that I've been taking for the past few months and I absolutely love them so much. I love taking these midday when I've hit that midday day slump, this is like the perfect little boost of energy so I can be productive and be focused. I feel like I get way more done after I take one of these rather than when I'm like all lazy and my brain is foggy. This bottle has nootropics, matcha, adaptogens, and vitamins, and you can take it alongside your coffee, so it doesn't even have to be a coffee replacement, which is great. Sometimes I take it as a shot. I'm just gonna shake it up, and I want to make a matcha latte because they're so good with this. It's so good and it's super easy to make. I'm just gonna, I don't know if I have ice, you guys. I forgot to fill the ice thing. We'll see if we have ice. We are in luck. This is all the ice I've left. Better than nothing. I'll take it. So I'll just shake this up. I love it. I just wanted to sip of that right now. Okay, let's put the milk first, actually, because I like watching it like go green at the top. Milk of choice. I'm using almond milk. And then we're gonna add the matcha on top. And then this is my favorite part. We mix it up. Oh, that's so good. You can add sweetener to this. I usually add a couple pumps of syrup, but it's literally so refreshing. It tastes so good. And I love the convenience of the subscription. You can order these and have it sent literally to your doorstep every single month, and you can cancel at any time. It's basically like a little green juice, and I've always loved the idea of green juices, but they're such a hassle to make, so it's super convenient to just buy it and have it sitting in your fridge whenever you want it. And I love that there's so many different ways that you can take it. You could just take it as a shot, make a little drinkity drink. If you guys want to try Magic Mind for yourselves, I do have a discount code that you guys can use, which will be on the screen, and a link that you can visit also on the screen, or feel free to check them out in the description below. Again, Magic Mind is offering 40% off for the first 10 orders placed using my code SV40. And now that we have our little drink, let me go show you the books that I got. This timing is horrible. My dad is mowing the lawn outside. But you guys, I'm so excited to show you guys the books. I changed it to the fireplace. That's so cozy. I do not know if I'll get copyrighted for this, but the vibes need to be there. This feels like we're at a sleepover. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys the books that I got. I should not have bought books. I still have a lot on my physical TBR of books that I haven't read yet, but I couldn't resist. There are worse addictions than book shopping, so you know what? And these are two books that I've been meaning to read for the longest time, starting off with Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I just realized that I got the fit hard. Do you think they had a paperback option? As a kid, I used to be like, no, I only want the hardback. But now I'm like, if there's a paperback, please give me the paperback. It's just because the reason is actually dumb. First of all, yes, the hardcovers are pretty, but I get so indecisive over whether I should read the book with the cover because the cover is so gorgeous, or just as the hardback because look how cool that is. And I don't like decisions, so this makes it hard because I'm like, what am I supposed to do? But I think I've come up with like a foolproof system, which is like on my shelf, I'll shelve it like this, but when I read it, like when I'm currently reading it, I'll just take the dust jacket off and I'll have it be reading it like this because this is just cool. I don't know, because that's so stinking cool. Anyways, so this is Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I'm sure you've heard of it. If you haven't, this romantasy has been blowing up BookTok, BookTube. I've just heard so many good things about this. My friends have been telling me to read this so often. They're like, read Powerless next, read Powerless next. And I've actually been like dying to read it. I don't know why it's taken me so long to get it. It's been a while since I've read a romantasy. My favorite one has to be Dance of Thieves. Hands down, I love a romance. I love a fantasy, but romantasy, the best to ever do it, especially Dance of Thieves. I love that one because while it did focus on the politics and the world building and the fantasy, the romance was definitely up there, and that's more of the fantasy that I like when it's heavier on romance, and I'm pretty sure this is like that as well. And the plot just sounds so cool. The main character Peyton, oh, I think it's dual POV because it says Peyton and Kai on the back. The main character Peyton is an ordinary in a world where it's dangerous to be so because she doesn't have magic and people like hunt ordinaries. And then Kai, who's the love interest, is an enforcer, and I'm pretty sure his job is to track down or hunt ordinaries. So this is definitely gonna be an enemies to lovers, which I absolutely love. I'm gonna show you guys my August TBR in a second. It's like basically all summer books, and we've got not a lot of summer left. I'm literally going back to school in a week, and once I'm back to school, it feels like the start of fall, which is still exciting. I love fall so much, and I love fall books. This feels like it would be a fall book, like a cozy little fantasy. I haven't really been reading much fantasy this summer, so I need to get through my TBR. I'm giving myself today and tomorrow and the day after, literally the last 3 days of August, to finish as much as my TBR as possible, which will all be in this video. So I don't even know what I'm calling this video right now. So this we will get to at some point, but this is gonna be more of a fall. I need to get through my like summer books first, but I had to get it. I just had to. I'm so excited. That's not the book that I went to the bookstore for though. The book that I wanted to get was Blue Sisters by Coco Mellors. I've talked about it in a couple of vlogs before because it is on my TBR for the month and I really want to read it, and I have it on my Kindle, but it just feels like a book that I want to own. Like I want to have a physical copy, and if I know I'm gonna buy it eventually, I might as well buy it while I'm reading it, because I do really like, I love my Kindle and I love reading on the Kindle, but I also love physical books, especially when I'm highlighting a bunch of things. It just makes sense for me to highlight it in a book rather than in my Kindle. So I really wanted that as a physical copy, but I went to my bookstore and they don't have it yet. I keep forgetting that it's a really like new book. I'm so used to getting books way after the hype, like way after people start talking about them. So this is like, I was surprised, I was shocked. She was like, the lady was so nice, she was like, yeah, I don't think that's coming in until, I forget what time she said, the end of the month or something. So I'm like, oh, I'm so sad. I really wanted that one as a physical copy. So I don't know if I should just push back when I read that so that I can read it in a physical copy. It's not like I'm gonna have time to finish it before the month is up anyway. That's not a book that I want to speed read. Like I really want to take my time with that and read it line by line. So we're honestly gonna wait for that book to come in. But since I didn't end up getting that, I let myself get another book that I've also been meaning to read for the longest time, and it's kind of a spur of the moment decision. But that is Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. Once again, heard people rave about this. It's a romance, and I heard that it's a sad romance, and I'm kind of in the mood for books that get me in my feels. I don't know. It's cathartic sometimes to read a good sob story. From what I've heard, it's definitely not a light and fluffy romance, which is what I feel like I gravitate mostly towards. So it'll be a little bit of a change of pace. And like I said, I'm kind of in a mood for a good sad book. Why did I just do that? I literally just like almost spoiled this for me. Yeah, it says a gorgeous tale of survival and the healing power of love. I just hope it doesn't have a sad, I don't mind a sad book, like sad moments, as long as there's a happy ending. Like I don't want it to be a sad ending. So I hope this has a happy ending. I don't know. But let me show you guys what's on my physical TBR for August and the books I have to choose from to read. Okay, these are the books on my August TBR. Super summery. Like these just look so aesthetic together, minus this one sticking out like a sore thumb. But yes, we've got The Partner Plot by Christina Forrest. This is supposed to be a buddy read with my friend. I don't think she's reading it right now, so I think I can push this off a little bit. I do want to get around to reading this though, but I don't think it's high priority. The Roughest Draft. This I've had on my TBR for one of the longest times, and I just got a comment from one of you saying it was your top romance. I don't remember what you said, if it was a top romance of the year for you or just one of your top romances in general, but that is boosting it up my list. So I've been wanting to read this, so I think this might be something that I'm considering. The Hotel Nantucket by Ellen Hildebrand. I've heard so many good things about Ellen Hildebrand's writing and that this is her best book for a lot of people, and super summery. It's just really big. Like looking at it, I'm like, how many pages? 365. I feel like this would take me like a month to read. I do have some dedicated time today, so. But you know what I mean? I want to feel accomplished in my TBR and kind of finish a book, so this isn't something I'm thinking I could finish quickly. This is Dial A for Aunties. It's probably like the same amount of, actually it's not, 274 pages. It's like pretty short, and I feel like it'll be so entertaining. Like that's just my guess, that I'll fly through it, and I really want to read this. Okay, this is, I might be starting with this. I really want to read this. But then we have Killjoy by Holly Jackson. Super short thriller. Love Holly Jackson. One of my favorite series ever, Good Girl's Guide to Murder. And this is the prequel, and it's a novella, so really short. Could definitely fly through this. It just doesn't feel like the time right now. Like it's super bright and summery and sunshiny outside. Maybe when it's night. But I picked this on my TBR jar video, so if I can get it done this month, that'd be great. And it's really short too. And then we've got Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan. One of the other books where I'm actually hopping into the hype before it leaves the station. I don't know, I just made that analogy up. But I'm pretty sure this came out this summer and everyone's raving about it. And instead of waiting till next summer to read it, I thought, hey, why don't I pick it up this summer? And it's supposed to be a cutesy romance. I think it's adult romance. Okay guys, I think I want to start with Dial A for Aunties. It just feels right to read this right now. And then if I want a little change of pace at night and kind of want to be spooked, hey, should we pull? Not an all-nighter, I cannot do all-nighters, but if we want to stay up and read, like a little sleepover, I think this would be the vibe. So I think these are gonna be the books. Listen, if I can get through more than these two before the month is up, that'd be fantastic. Realistically, I don't think I can. I'm not a super fast reader, but these are the books I'm thinking right now. I'm gonna start with Dial A for Aunties, which sounds so good. Basically, the main character accidentally kills her blind date and calls her 4 aunties to the rescue to help cover up this murder. But I'm excited to read this. Okay, I started reading the prologue. I don't know why, like sitting here that I'm reading it, but it already seems like it's gonna be so funny, which is great. I love funny books. Okay, let's get reading. Is so funny. So so far. I absolutely love it. It's honestly giving me Crazy Rich Asians vibes, like that movie, and that movie is actually probably my favorite movie to ever exist. Outside of the Marvel franchise, yeah, like I love that movie, and this is giving that vibe. It's funny, it's vibrant, it's full of culture, and they have a really tight family dynamic. I absolutely love that. But all this talk of Chinese food is making me so hungry. Guys, I just realized how fitting it is that I'm eating Chinese food. When I was just saying how much, I was like, my favorite. It's leftovers. Is it authentic? No. But I'm so excited for this. We've got some nudes. Ow! Pointy pokey. So good. Anyway, I'm gonna catch up on Big Brother. Love that show. And Muckus. Okay, this is so relatable. She goes, the only parties I like are the sit around playing board games kind. Like, do not get me wrong. I've gone to my fair share of parties. I love a good party sometimes. But nothing, literally nothing to me would beat nights in of like just playing board games. I love board games so much. I love games. Just like a game night with snacks, cozy, comfy clothes. And it's just like back-to-back games. Nothing else to do. Nowhere else to be. Prime time. Nothing will beat it. I will take that over any party, over any outing. Just, I love it. My house in the future is gonna have a whole collection of board games to just choose from. A designated day a week to be board game night with my family and friends maybe. Hopefully I have friends. I'm older still. Just, that was so relatable of her. I love it.
Do you have honey at all?
Okay, we're gonna do a little reading in the car date with some food, breakfast. I got a sour cream glazed donut, which are the best from Tim's, and then a maple bacon croissant, but there's no cheese, so it's really just egg and bacon, and I don't know why, but it looks like there should be more than that.
Yeah, it does. Shelled egg.
Yeah. Such a slow reader. I'm literally on page 54 of this book and there's still so much left of it. I definitely read a lot faster when everything starts picking up the pace, usually like 2/3 into the book. But you know what? I'm okay with being a slow reader. It's just like, I feel like this might be the only book that gets done before the month is up, if I'm being so real. But that's okay. I think I just need to stop making like huge TBRs, because for me, reading isn't about, oh my goodness, how many books can I read this month? Like, once upon a time, I used to just read and it didn't matter about that, so. Hi guys, I am back at school. It's been a while since I've last updated y'all. I'm back in my room at Guelph for my final semester of university, which is crazy. And I've finished this book and I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on it. But I was setting up to film and I was like, oh my gosh, if I'm setting up in front of my books, I might as well show you guys the books that I brought with me to university. Basically how I decided is, obviously I brought books that I haven't read yet. I am not a huge rereader, especially with so many books that I still have yet to get to on my TBR. I mean, I might as well show you this one. This is one that I'm reading for my capstone class, and it's called And Then She Fell by Alicia Elliott. I took the dust jacket off, but it's such a pretty dust jacket. I'm only partially through this book, but I think this is my favorite book that I've been assigned to read. Like, I highlighted so many sentences that just, I was like, I related so hard to it, and she just writes so beautifully. Like, literally love this book so much. And then I'm not gonna go through all the books. You can just kind of see the books that I brought. Because it's fall and winter that I'm gonna be gone, I decided to bring fall and winter books. So as you can see from all the darker books on the bottom, we've got a lot of thrillers. I love reading thrillers and horrors in the fall. It's just so cozy and perfect. I'm most excited probably to read The Writing Retreat by Julia Barnes. Like, that one just sounds so intriguing to me. And then I always bring literary fiction because it just puts me in the university mood, you know? So we've got Jane Eyre. Oh, Jane Eyre was actually assigned for me to read in one of the classes. I don't think I will be choosing to pick this up on my own again, to be honest. I do have Conversations with Friends by Sally Rooney. I started this and never got around to finishing it, but I actually really liked it, so I do want to finish this. And then another Sally Rooney, Beautiful World, Where Are You, that I want to read. And then of course fantasy. I love fantasy in the winter. So excited to read Powerless. You guys saw that I got that. What fell back here? Oh my gosh, of course. Did I show you guys that I got this? I might not have. I went to downtown Guelph with a couple of my friends and we went to the bookshelf in Guelph, and I was like, why not try my luck and see if Blue Sisters is here, because I think you guys saw earlier, I don't remember what I vlogged, I'm so sorry, that I tried to look for this book and they didn't have it in stock because it is a newer release, but they had it. And at first I only saw the hardcover and I was like, okay, you know what, if I have to get hardcover, it's okay. okay, I'll get it, but I do not prefer getting hardcover, and I still regret that I have Happy Place hardcover instead of the paperback. But then I asked at the front, I was like, perchance do you have paperback of Blue Sisters? And they were like, yes. And then I got it and I'm so happy. First of all, so aesthetic. Like, that is a really pretty cover. I just felt like I needed the paperback, the hard physical version of this book, because I know there's gonna be lots of stuff that I'm highlighting. This is a book that I really want to heavily annotate. I don't usually annotate, but I feel like if there were a book for me to start, it would be this book, just because this is about sisters navigating the grief of their sisters. So I feel like I will relate to a lot of this, and hopefully there'll be lots of good messages in this. So I'm excited to read it. Maybe I should actually put this, like, I tried to organize this kind of by color, like this top shelf. You know what? That's good enough. I just realized you couldn't really see the books on the bottom. I'm so sorry. If you want an in-depth tour, maybe I'll do one on TikTok or something. But anyway, you guys, on to this book. There was so much going on in this, not a single dull moment. It was just as funny as I thought it would be, and it was chaotic, and the romantic in me loved the little subplot with the romance that I didn't think would be a huge part, but then I reread the back and I was like, oh wait, it fully mentions charm her ex back into her life. But this was just this literally felt like watching a movie in my mind. Like, I could see this. I don't know if this got any movie deal. Why do I feel like it did? I don't know. It should. I could literally see this being a movie. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. Highly, highly, highly recommend. And honestly, if you're in a reading slump, I feel like this would be a really good book to get you out of a reading slump, just because it's pretty fast paced. Like, it gets kind of right into it, and it's a very easy writing style to follow. And again, it is so funny. It's packed with humor. But then we also have some serious moments. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. I'm currently reading a book for my next reading video, which is gonna be that my boyfriend chooses the books I read, so stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!